When I was a college student or single or married with young children in our church family, we were together all the time. Monday through Saturday, we were just always doing things together. We're having fun together, we would run errands together. There was a lot of living life together. Our culture has become so frenetic. Constant stimulation, constant demands, and expectations to be immediately responsive. And trying to manage all that can just be very tiring and overwhelming, and it keeps you from people. I go to a restaurant and I see a family, mom, dad, and the 3 kids, and they're all looking at their phones, and I'm like, just put the phones down and talk to each other. That's so much more fulfilling, to look someone in the eye, to explore what they're thinking, they're feeling.
In our day and age, especially with people my generation, people are looking for connection, but they are looking to the quick fixes. Our phones, social media, and all those things we surround ourselves with, they're all attempts at finding connection somehow, but I think they fail, they fall short. We can get lonely, we can get discouraged, but I think always being pulled back by the message of Jesus and remembering, no, he connected with people face to face. He was with the people all the time. That's how we get real connection, when we're together, when we're a family. My wife and I, we have 2 young children. One of the questions we had was, how can we, as a young married couple, have more impact in our community and with the people that are around us? We need kind of mentorship. We need people that can be in our lives and help us to be better for each other in our marriage, to be better as parents. Having people who have gone through it, people that you respect, people that you can look at their lives, you respect their lives, you respect what they've done.
Music bed.
We're all very aware of younger folks learning from the older, the wiser, the experienced, but there's also the older folks learning from the younger people. This is a different world. It's a different culture. There are different questions that need to be answered. If older people are just kind of living in the past, then they're not going to be equipped to really help and to offer the wisdom in a way that it's needed.
Being able to have Jim and Maureen in our lives has been so valuable to us. A lot of wisdom, a lot of advice that they can give, that they can impart on us for our marriage, for our parenting, and for all aspects of life. Sometimes we have to talk about challenges that are going on and get real, but a lot of times we just have fun together. We just enjoy the company and enjoy being together. And I think Bridget and I both have just felt that both Jim and Maureen, they've really made themselves available to us. They've just shown us love. They've shown us the love of Jesus.
I realize that what I have to give is wisdom and experience and mentoring, but at the same time, I want to be continually learning from him and from Bridget, and being able to listen to that and empathize with that.
Music bed.
When you try to make that connection with people that aren't like you, realize, first of all, how many similarities you have. We love each other, we love God, we get together, we pray, we open the Bible, we share meals together. I think these are things that we want to follow the example of the early Christians, of course, and that's what they did. This isn't forced on anybody. We've all signed up for this. We've all agreed this is what we want to do. I think you look at Jesus. He spent time with all kinds of different people. That's something that he did in his own life. He spent time with people that were not like him, that he wasn't necessarily comfortable with, and people that weren't comfortable with him. I think but he made them comfortable because of his love, and I think that's the driving thing, right? The love that we have for each other, the trust that we build, as we get to know each other and really open up our lives to each other. Everybody has challenges. Everybody has things about themselves that they need to change, that they want to change, that they need to work on to be more like Jesus. And I think that's we all acknowledge that, and we want to help each other to grow.
We're black, we're white, we're old, we're young, we're African, we're Caribbean, we're Hispanic, all kinds of different ages, ethnicities. We have a lot in common. We have Jesus, we have our salvation, we have our hope of heaven, we have our desire to grow and mature, to serve, to love people, to have an impact in the community, to help people to fall in love with God. Yet, we start with different worldviews. We have a different set of experiences. I need to learn from them, but they can learn from my history and even from my mistakes at least. When you look at the life of Jesus, he broke down all kinds of barriers. He was much more gracious. Women were supposed to sit against the wall and keep their hair up, and now he's letting her drop her hair and wash his feet and be close to him. He welcomed little children when other people said they should be in the background. Told the story of the Good Samaritan. Samaritans and Jews didn't get along. He was continually breaking down barriers in the way that he conducted his ministry. I can't imagine not having this group of friends in our small group. This is who I look forward to spending time with.
Everybody is seeking something that's missing. I think God put that in each of us, this hole that's really only to be filled by Him. And I think that's what we want to be. We want to be the family of God that pulls other people in as we go out into our communities and into our jobs, and as we live our lives, that we bring other people with us. I think the more you get to know people, the more you see it, that there is something missing. The loneliness, you start to see some of the hurts that people deal with, because we all have them. We're not superior to anybody else because we're Christians. We have the same things, but we're aware of it, and we're I think we understand that Jesus is the only answer.